Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having another How Good is test. This time we are using Cataphract Camels. And let's see how we will fare against the, well, this time bluish or greenish pajama boys. So let's try to get a somewhat of a flank and then begin the battle, because if we can get one of the enemies to rout, the others will rout a bit easier as well. Okay, first one down, second one fleeing, and let's continue to push. Okay, thus far looking decent.
This general is the perfect enemy. He does not stand but runs away. Is there any point in killing him?
Though we are taking quite heavy casualties over here. Let's just hope that they are not rallying. They are rallying. Okay, so let's try to smash this side first. Okay. And then we have the remaining 2 or 3 units, of which one is already fleeing. Let's see if we can get the other one. Okay.
Victory is sweet indeed, and all the sweeter for being so decisive.
Not quite as sweet as I would have liked, but one has to take what one gets. And even though I think we should be able to punch through the enemies, I think it's best to try to divide them. Divide et impera, as the Parthians were fond of saying when fighting against Romans. Or perhaps it was someone else who said that. Okay, so they are not feeling quite so keen on being separated from each other, which is, I think, relatively interesting. So I think we need to actually take the battle to them. Okay, and let's get going. Indeed, of course, if I wanted to cheese a bit more, I would try to get them to exhausted. And that's 1 down. 2 to go. They are not coming back. So let's charge this one. Okay, almost a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake. That cost me some camels. Already reloading a second time. What on earth? Okay, but they did break quite easily. So perhaps there is some kind of morale penalty for infantry as well if they need to fight against camels. I think you can join us over here. And you can charge. And you can charge as well. And let's see if we can break them easily enough. And that's it. Nice enough.
Have brought you a great and deserved victory. The enemy are crushed.
Okay, and against cavalry we shouldn't have too much difficulties in this one. At least that's my assumption. Let's try to get a bit of flank, so we could get them to break a bit faster. Seems that these camels are kind of scary for the horses. Let's zoom in if we can see some nice close-up battle. Wavering, but still okay. And that's it. What camels are supposed to do.
And no one can argue that it is not both well-deserved and worthy.
I think this should be a rather strong point for the camels. Perhaps we should actually try to go on a wider front. Try to smash everything with one sweep. Because these guys are getting a bit overlap. So we should be able to hit them all relatively hard, so they don't get to throw any missiles. And the archers seem rather content at just being. So apparently no missiles coming our way. And first Velites unit is breaking. First archer Auxilia is breaking. We did suffer our first casualty.
This general is the perfect enemy.
To be honest, I'm not sure if the infantry units also have some kind of morale debuff when fighting against camels, because they seem to break so easily. Those urban cohorts. Of course, it's heavy cavalry charging from behind, or against a unit that's not so strong against cavalry, but still.
It is sweet indeed, and all the sweeter for being so decisive.
I guess one approach here would be to just try to wait the enemy to lose all of their arrows. But I think this might actually be more cost efficient way, because we can kind of cover the whole map and thus force the enemy into melee. Though, are we doing well enough in the melee is another question. Yeah, I think we are. I mean, it would have been rather embarrassing had the camels been losing the melee against light horse archers.
Now attack and break the will of his followers.
Hey, you guys. No escape for them. And perhaps you guys could go over there and help us well a bit.
The gods smile upon you today. The enemy general has been killed and his men lose heart. Humans, move out.
So, okay. Never knew that this is an issue, that we can't get into the corner with loose formation cavalry unit if the formation is too wide. That's quite interesting. And the same is over here, so that's okay. It's a victory, but interesting notion.
Sweet indeed, and all the sweeter for being so decisive.
So, attempt number 2. This is the battle I'm most worried about, and it seems I have a good reason, because when those... in the first attempt, I charged the rear of a phalanx, and it took, say, 15 seconds for the phalanx unit to react in any way, and still they beat the Cataphract Camels because they didn't break. So we want to separate the enemies, and we have 2 enemy units over there, and could it be that you guys could go and inflict some damage? Okay, they're stationary. Okay, they're breaking. Great. This time they didn't hold. Okay, and now we need you guys to come and join us. We have the second target ready. Are you running? You should be running. Okay, and you go and charge. And now they should get quite nice penalties because they are kind of surrounded. Good. Then you guys go over there to help our bodyguard, while these guys mop up the rest of this unit. Okay, and let's try it with them. Oh. Okay. Okay, and that's enough. Good. Really good. And I think we don't need you guys anymore over there. So some more casualties before moving off. We don't want them to rally. I guess that's quite enough. And that's it. Okay, that was decent.
And no one can argue that it is not both well-deserved and worthy.
Attempt number 4. And I guess that says already something about the difficulties the Romans are actually causing. So that Legionary Cavalry holds surprisingly long, and the archers and the Cavalry Auxilia's missiles do surprisingly much damage. So beating this army is not really a straightforward task, and even those town watches put up a good fight. They actually hold surprisingly long. Let's see if we could break the cavalry first. Okay, great. They'll come back eventually, but I think now our position should be relatively strong. Okay, if we can chase those Roman archers off, that would be great. But otherwise, we want to charge the town watches from the rear. Okay, great. And then we want to charge the Urban Cohort. Oh, we could perhaps break them. Okay, great. And let's see if we could break the Urban Cohort while we are at it. Great. And let's make sure that they are not coming back. And I think you two could go and deal with the remaining town watch. And that cavalry Auxilia at the same go. Okay, good. And I don't want to lose my general, so you guys go and chase after them. No, cavalry Auxilia. Ah! Okay. It's a victory. But a tough battle. A really tough battle. Regarding the results, the unit gets 658 points from battles, which is really, really impressive. I have to say that I'm impressed because I never have liked Cataphract Camels that much. So that's really, really nice. Regarding the requirements, the unit costs 940, earning it 19 points out of 50. The upkeep is reasonable, 140 per turn per unit. That's 80 points out of 150. The requirements are really high, tier 5 city stable, so that's 0 points out of 100. The training time is 2 turns, earning it 50 points out of 100. And the unit does require camels, special resource, so basically that will cause an additional penalty of 10 points for the unit. Thus, overall from the requirements, the unit gets 139 points out of 400, which is really low. And overall score is 797, making it clearly to be among the elite units, but not quite on the tippity top of the unit scale. And regarding the verdict, what I really detest about camel units is that they are slow for cavalry. So that's my main qualm. It's nice that they have that bonus against cavalry, and I'm really doubting that they might have some kind of a bonus against infantry as well, though I have no proof. If you have some proof regarding one way or another, feel free to comment about that. But otherwise, I mean, solid armored unit. Combined arms can cause some difficulties to it, basically because of the slow speed of the units, and even weaker spear units can actually achieve something against it. But that's my view of the unit. Do you agree or disagree? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member, and very special thanks to existing channel members Napoleon Complex, Kosaku Sar, Mark Anthony, Blue Eye Wolf. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.